Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So, in this audio slash video, I wanted to ask a question. And the question is, are you the type of guy that most women want? Think about that for a second. Are you the type of guy that most women want? I get a lot of emails from dudes that hit me up and they say, I'm having all this trouble getting with chicks and, it's not working out for me. I'm too this, I'm too that. I'm ugly. I don't got enough money, whatever it is, right? So the thing is, a lot of guys are having trouble and they're wondering why they're having trouble, right? And I'm going to tell you why you're having trouble. But before I tell you, I want to tell you a little story just to, put things in context and perspective or whatever, right? So I had a friend who he is basically telling me that, like he said, girls will holler at him, right? He said that he had certain girls who would, come up to him, talk to him, flirt with him and all this other stuff, right? So, but the problem was, he said that the girls that would actually check him out, flirt with him, and, actually come up and talk to him and make it obvious that they're feeling him were the, goofy looking average chicks. Some of them were overweight. He's not into chicks who look like that. So he was basically saying that the super average, regular type of chicks would approach him or talk to him. You understand? Or he would go on online dating, and he said that he would, just like, I think he was using Tinder or something, and he was just swiping right on everybody. He was like swiping right. And he said, a lot of the chicks who would contact him or hit him up or whatever, he said most of them were like the average chicks. And he was like, I'm just not feeling that. And then I was like, so would you feel like, how would you feel if like a super sexy hot chick, or it was coming up to you like that? You understand? So he was like, yeah, of course. He was like, that's what I would rather. I would rather a super hot, sexy chick approach me, a chick that I think is awesome, who I think is the shit, to approach me, right? And to make this happen. And the reason why he's saying this, is because what he's used to getting is these average, type of chicks, right? So why am I telling you this story? The reason why I'm telling you this story is because this is exactly what happens to women. When women are out and they're doing their thing and they're chilling and all that other stuff, right? A lot of the guys that approach them are guys who are the super average, regular run-of-the-mill type of dudes who ask the same questions, who talk about the same shit, who have the same uninteresting conversations with them. And just like my friend who was getting these super average girls hollering, these girls are getting super average guys hollering. And just like how he would want, a hotter chick or whatever, for women, they want not just, like the quote unquote hot guy, good looking guy, but for women, they want the whole package. They want the overall awesome, super, interesting dude. So again, the question is, are you the type of guy that most women want? When you approach women, or when you think about how women might perceive you or view you, right? Do you think they look at you as the average guy, or do you think they look at you as that other dude, the other dude that they want, right? And the reason why I'm saying this is, the reason why a lot of you guys are not getting what you want is because a lot of you might be falling into that average guy category, right? And the reason why you're falling into that average guy category doesn't have anything to do with, how good looking you are, because I already know you're thinking that. Doesn't have anything to do with how much money you have, because you're probably thinking that too, right? What's happening is the reason why you're falling into that average category type of dude is because what happens is that if your game is weak, then you sort of fall into that average everyday dude. Why? Because when you approach a girl, if you don't have anything interesting to say, if you don't know how to flow with the conversation, if you don't know how to, create that feeling, you understand, that these chicks are looking for, then you sort of blend in with all the average, type of dudes, right? So the thing is that when you work on your game, when you work on your verbal skills, when you work on your confidence, when you work on all this other stuff, when you approach a girl, right, you stand out. Because you got to understand this. Let's say you have a chick who, let's say within, I don't know, a week. Let's say within a week, 50 guys approached her, right? And let's say about 47 of these dudes were saying the same shit. Hey, she's at like a event or a party or something or whatever. She's somewhere where guys and women are, mingling and shit. And all she hears is, hey, how you doing? What's your name? What do you do for work? Oh, that's cool. Oh, have you been here before? It's like, okay, all right. We've heard this a million times. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that when you approach a girl, if you don't stand out, you're going to get lumped into the average guy category. You understand what I'm saying? Like I remember I had this other dude I used to hang out with, and when he would talk to women, he'd go to, networking events, meetups, and, bars and stuff like that. And a lot of times when he would talk to women, he would go up to women, and the first thing that would come out of his mouth would be something that would totally just throw them off guard. Like they'll just be like, what the fuck? You understand? So like, he'd go up to a chick and he'll look at her and he'll be like, hey, I saw you staring at me. I know you want me. So if you want me, just say so. We could stop playing these games. We could leave right now. My house is a couple blocks down. You can do whatever you want with me. Like he would just start saying all this weird, crazy shit, right? And the reason why he was doing this, and this is like the first thing coming out of his mouth. The reason why he was doing this is because what happened is that he, by doing that, differentiated himself from every other dude who's going to be like, hey, how are you? What's your name? Where you from? What do you do for work? You understand? Like all the same regular shit, which gets that guy into the average guy category. So when my friend over here just, comes up with some off the wall shit, even if the chick is like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? You understand? Or what the hell? Or some girls might laugh at it or whatever. It's different than what they've been used to. Right? So they're automatically going to have a different response, and it's going to throw them off guard. So now that he has them in that situation, feeling those feelings that they haven't felt, because now he's creating a different type of situation than every other guy, then he stands out more. He's the type of dude who these chicks would basically gravitate to because he's different, because he stands out, because he's not doing the same thing as all these other dudes. So now he becomes above average while these other guys are still doing the average stuff. Because the thing is, you got to remember, when you're looking at it from her perspective and understanding that she's getting hollered at all the time, or she's, dudes is talking to her or whatever, it's like when it's the same type of shit, it sucks. Think about when you're dealing with women. Imagine you're dealing with women. I know a lot of you guys, you're out here and you're like, oh, these women are so whack, and, they got attitudes and they're bitchy and they're stupid and, they're all whores and all this other stuff. Now, you're thinking, okay, well, this is the average chick. The average chick, you're feeling like she's those type of women, right? Now imagine you go up to a girl or you talk to a girl and she's like the total opposite of all that shit. You know, she's pleasant, she's smiling at you, she's laughing at your jokes, she's flirting with you. You understand? And you're just like, yes, finally. Do you understand what I'm saying? Finally, I've met a chick who's cooperating. Finally, I met a chick who is flirting back with me and the vibe is awesome. Finally, I met a chick who's this way and that way. So the same thing applies for women. They're like, finally, I met a guy who's interesting. Finally, I met a guy who's confident and who's not scared to talk to me. Finally, I met a guy who knows how to hold a conversation. Finally, I met a guy who knows how to lead. Finally, I've met a guy who knows how to plan a date and make it happen. Do you understand? Because what you guys got to understand out there is that a good majority of men don't understand the game. A good majority of men don't understand women. A good majority of men don't know how to create a situation to basically make sex happen. They don't know how to do it. So when you know how to do it, when you know how to make that happen, you stand out. So again, are you the type of guy that most women are attracted to and most women want? And the answer is you could be if you're not right now. Right? And then, you know, if you work on your game, you will be that guy. You will be getting more women calling you back. You will be getting more women cooperating. You will be getting more women meeting you for dates. But it starts with you stepping your shit up. See, a lot of the reason why a lot of y'all guys aren't really, you know, making this shit happen is because you're falling into that average category. You're starting to blend in with a majority of these dudes. And when that happens, it's harder for you to make shit happen. You understand? So the thing is that when you work on your game, when you step it up, that's when you stand out. That's when you become above average. And that's when you get more options. You understand? So that's all I wanted to say for today, guys. Make sure you click the link below to send me a question if you have any questions. Make sure you go to MrLocario.com to get my book, How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day. Get my DVD, The Bad Boys Guide to Dating, to step up your game. And also make sure you go to badboymembership.com and become a member so you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video tutorials every month. All right, so I'm out of here, guys. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. All right, now before you click off this video, I need you to do 3 quick things. First, I need you to click the link below to send me your questions, because if you have any questions, I'll answer them in a video. 2, click the link under that to get my free ebook, The Magnificent 10 Crucial Dating Tips for Men. It gives you 10 tips on how to attract beautiful women. And number 3, I want you to click the link under that to go to badboymembership.com, where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video tutorials every month. Hey, what's up? It's dating and life coach Mr. Locario. Go to badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy Membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 through 90-minute, easy-to-follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy Membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.